Yippee-ki-yo, when up your body, baby. Womp, womp, womp. Hey, folks, how y'all doing? Listen, I'm feeling so good tonight. Welcome, everyone. I hope everyone has had an amazing Thursday. Okay. We're about to get into some things tonight. Okay. So please make sure, excuse me, make sure you grab yourself some dang water, okay? Make sure you grab yourself something to drink, wear something comfortable. Just get yourself in a position where you can relax, relate, and release, okay? And trust me, we will be right back after these messages.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Oh. Lord have mercy on me. This prayer I'm crying. Lord have mercy on me. I'm really trying. Lord have mercy on me. Feel like I'm dying. Lord have mercy on me. I'm really trying. Yeah, Lord, you came into my life just the other day. Right when I was feeling there's gotta be another way. You left me messages that said I'll call you back another day. Kept looking for me like parents do or run away. Still getting high to get by just to live it up. Feeling so down cause I know I gotta give it up. I think I want it but I...
Hey. All my faves are here. Oh my gosh. I feel so blessed to have everyone here. I'm just so damn tickle pink. I can't even contain myself. Are y'all ready to play charades? Okay. I knew you'd be ready. Thank you for being ready. Shout out to everyone in the building. Please hit that like button on your way in. We got a pretty damn good show prepared for y'all. So let's play charades real quick, okay? Hold on. Let me get my wiggle jiggles out. Who am I? Somebody, whoever puts it in the chat first, you win the special prize, okay? Are you guys ready? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I want to make sure there's nothing going to interfere with this game. This is very, very important. Please tell me you can hear me. Hey, Keisha. Okay. Who am I? Okay? This is a really hard one, but as soon as my camera comes on, you got get your trigger fingers up. Get your trigger fingers up. You ready? Oh shoot, I pressed the camera too soon. Who am I? Yo. They say I'm passive aggressive. Yo, I'm just aggressive. I'm just aggressive. Call the cops. Put me under the jail. Lagena, baby girl. Yo, who gave him my Addy? To start up, I can't even do it. I can't. Who won? To start up police? Y'all being sued for $5 million. Bitch better have my money. Who am I? No, Queen Mermaid. Put me under the jail. Goomba, you inbred bitch ass motherfucker. I'm on my IG Live. You know why? I'm the most. What the hell did she say? Don't let me misquote it. I'm the most screen recorded bitch in the United States of America, bitches. Everybody screen records my goofy ass. Y'all like my visor? Give it up for the visor. Give it up for the visor. So who won? Let me keep this on for my role play. I love the role play. Okay. I love to role play. Y'all, this girl has driven the world mad. We are in a complete YouTube crisis up over here. Somebody call the crisis hotline. Somebody please call that sweet young lady at the Texas Veteran Center. I'm assuming she probably went home and drank her a gallon of these. Okay. Because Jag really busted her something good today. And we're going to play it. And we're going to react to it. And we're going to laugh because there's no reason why we cannot laugh. You guys like my visor? It's not big enough for my head. I'm not aggressive. I'm not, what is it? They say I'm passive aggressive. I'm just aggressive. Girl, what you do to your husband? I keep telling you people, I'm not passive aggressive. I'm just aggressive. You're damn right about that. You're damn right about that. You are aggressive. You are an agitator, girl. Woo! Listen, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for humoring me. Look, I've been waiting all week to do that. Oh, I love you guys so much. All right, guys, we're on our way to 1K. We definitely are. We're like sticking our turtlenecks out. Oop! Our turtlenecks out there to just cross over that 1K line, girl. Woo-wee! Give yourselves a round of applause. Give it. Who won? Who won the special prize? Who said Jag first? Huh? Yeah, thank you, Queen Mary. I'm putting all, hear her, you won't notice. Shauna, you won't notice. DeSoto Police, you won't notice. Goomba Head, my husband, you won't notice. I'm the most viral wannabe YouTube star that is alive. Everybody wants to be me. Get out the car. Get in the car. I forgot. So, I'm about to put it on live. I'm about to put it on Instagram Live. What? Child, this thing's getting too hot. Woo! I done lit my pen on fire. How y'all doing? Are y'all doing good? I'm doing fantastic. Shout out to every damn body in here. Yes. Won't you please call 911? Oh, someone please call 911. I heard some bullets outside. Ooh, Mr. Officer. Okay, that woman was the real MVP. She deserves I'm going to send her a visor, okay? I'm going to send her a visor because when I tell you, she freaking handled herself like a boss. Couldn't have been me. I would have cussed her eyes out. Oh, yes, I would have. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I would have. Oh, yes, I would have. Shout out to you, Dr. Blue. That's who I get that from when I say, oh, yes. Eva Basho. Girl. Oh, I just love you, too. I just love you, girl. You know I do. Ooh. Welcome to the crib, y'all. Excuse a little mess in the background. So I found something on Instagram. Oh, this smells so good. Where this lady teaches us how to recycle all of our burnt up dang on candles. I had no idea. You know, I usually, when I get this low, I'll put them on like the plug-in candle warmer. And I'll just let that kind of seep in to all the crevices and stuff like that. Make my house smell good, you know what I'm saying? Queen Mermaid, are you talking about Angela Lagena? Love, hate, meta, world peace? What? Ooh, we need to get into these things. She had the patience of a saint. Oh my God. When we play these videos, I got to get into my character, okay? We're going to show up and show out tonight. Yes, they're professional in the core. They really were concerned that she was so unbalanced. Can we just entertain ourselves for just a dang moment and see where can I find that? I know where it is, but let me make sure I can pull it up because I really want to watch that with you guys. It's freaking hilarious. In the meantime, please feel free to grab a drink. It's an open bar tonight. Grab advisors. Okay, we have iridescent as I'm wearing it. We also have unlimited shots of tequila. Okay, only the silver agave blend. That's all we carry. I am so sorry. So get and bring your own shot glass. But we have unlimited pour. Okay, but bring our own shot glass because we didn't have enough shot glasses for everyone. So unfortunately, that's the only thing. But if you want to do some waterfalls, that's okay too. But just make sure you get comfortable. Get your complimentary. Get your complimentary visors. And let's watch. Shout out to my girl Cups of Combo. Because this is where this video is being brought to you by. Okay. Please be advised. This video may show some triggering content. Please make sure you get your badass kids out of the room. I will say it again. Get your badass kids out of the room now. This is not for kids. Everyone else is welcome. Okay. I'm so excited. These shows are brought to you by Miss Cups of Convo. She really did an amazing job providing us with a shortcut so that we don't have to watch the whole crazy mess. So Cups of Combo, shout out to you, my love. I love you so much. Here we go. Please wear your visors for this portion of the video so we can stand in solidarity. Stand in solidarity.
You've reached the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. We are here to help. Para español, oprime el número 2. To reach the Veterans Crisis Line, if you are a U.S. veteran or service member or are calling about one, press 1 to connect this.
I'm playing this one for
Your call is
Ebony
being
Williams.
transferred to the Veterans
You nosy
Crisis
bitch.
Line. Your call will be recorded. Your call may be monitored for quality assurance purposes. During the silent transfer, you may hear beeps.
Yes.
Please stay on the line as your call is transferred to the next available VCL responder.
Just a little. Hold up. Let me pause this real quick. Where is it at? Here it is. Okay. Did you all see that she completely gave out her husband's phone number multiple times in this video and on her Instagram? She gave out her husband's number. What kind of mess is that? Okay, anyway, back to this.
Veterans Military Crisis Line, this is Natasha. How may I help?
My husband's trying to kill me. He's stalking me. He's stealing my money. I can't get into any of my devices. He's now hacking and following me. He told
Do you guys hear the fake? My husband is the fakeness in her voice, like girl.
me, well, actually, he didn't tell me. He told my goddaughter that if I came home, he was going to consider me a threat and shoot me. I had to sleep in my car last night. I've had to call the police on him twice. Like, why don't you people go pick him up?
Girl.
Hey, can I start by getting your name, ma'am?
My name is JaGuaR WriGhT Johnson.
Okay. And a good callback number, Ms. Jacqueline, just in case we're disconnected.
Sure did.
You don't have it on your switchboard?
Ma'am, can I get a good callback number just in case we're disconnected?
I hear you, but I'm just asking because my phone number is very sensitive.
What's your phone number sensitive to? Is it sensitive to the heat? Is it sensitive to your breath? What is it sensitive to? I'm asking for the badass kids who had to get sent out the room.
And now, so you said you called your husband has been threatening to kill you.
Yes, for the past 2 days. He assaulted me last night at my show. My show was canceled because he told my band he was having me arrested. I was a thief and they didn't have a job anymore. So go the fuck home.
At all, Jennifer. At all.
Okay.
Then he assaulted me in front of my drummer. 6 men had to escort him out onto.
Okay, first of all, this sounds like a report that should have been made to the police, not Veterans Affairs. Am I lying or am I flying? I'm just saying. And how did Lagena end up being your niece? Now she's your goddaughter. She's your spiritualist. She's your new bread. She's your, I mean, how was she into all these things? When did she get baptized to be your goddaughter? Huh?
Cockrell Hill Road. Then he stalked outside, waited for everybody to go back inside when I was sitting in the car. Then he had the key to the access panel, got in the car, hit me, and spit.
Somebody play, cry me a river, oh, cry me a river.
In my face, and then the guys had to pull him off of me out of the car and escort him off the property again.
Oh, God.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that this is happening to you.
I have no money because he's hijacked all of our business money that comes in from our Roku TV channel. He's spending it. I have $5, a quarter tank of gas, my son and my goddaughter, and we have no money because he's taking everything.
Okay, wait. You've had $5 for 2 days? $5? And what show? We haven't seen nothing. Has anyone seen anything on Philadelphia Network TV or whatever.com it is? Has anybody? I mean, I haven't. Say something.
Right now, we're trying to get control of my emails back because he hacks into my phone and my tablet and shuts it down and puts a password on it so I can't get into it. I couldn't even call 911 last night.
Someone please call 911.
So you didn't call you weren't able to call the police.
He took over my fucking phone.
Clutching.
Okay, is he with you now?
No, he's not. What the fuck do you think?
Okay, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm just trying to make sure that you are safe.
Yeah, I'm safe. I told you I slept in my fucking car.
Okay, and So do you have any family or friends in your area?
Bitch, go get him. Send somebody, go fucking get him. This nigga's threatening to kill me. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. If he runs up on me again, like he busted my fucking windshield on a car I just bought, barely at the beginning of the month, I'ma shoot him. Do you hear me? I will defend myself because he is a wild fucking animal.
There's another threat. Check it, peep it.
Right now, I will shoot him and I will put him fucking down.
Fuck around with that fentanyl.
I don't want to do that. He's a veteran.
Hold up.
You know what y'all done to him. Go get him. Get him some fucking help. He's been bleeding out his ass for 3 weeks straight and refuses to go to the hospital.
Why on God's green, beautiful earth? Thank you, God, for this earth. Why do we need to know that? I don't need to know that your husband has hemorrhoids. We don't need to know, and neither does the Veterans Affairs person. You just, I see you. I see what you're doing. You're full of that bull crap. It's all bleh. Girl.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now, I know that this is very hard for you to go through, ma'am, with what you're going through with your husband.
He needs help. He needs help.
Okay. Have you been in touch with any local resources, any shelters, any?
What are you talking about, shelters? What would I need a shelter for?
You said you were sleeping in your car.
Yes, I slept in my car because I couldn't go home.
Lord Jesus.
Okay, do you have anywhere to go?
Bitch, didn't I say I was safe?
Okay, ma'am, I am.
No, because you starting to piss me the fuck off. I don't need no shelter. I'm not some poor veteran's wife who married him because I ain't had no job. Okay. I have a Roku TV channel. I am a YouTube content creator. I have money. Do you know where I'm at right now? I'm at the studio where I film all of those videos that go viral every other fucking day. Now I'm telling you, he's been online talking all kinds of shit. He's spiraling out. He's fucking stalking me and he's threatening to kill me.
Okay.
What you gonna do about it?
Ooh.
Okay, would you like for me to...
There goes that voice that she uses. Would you get in the car?
Do a 3-way call over to the police so you can talk to them and tell them
he's not at home.
Okay, still you can call. We can do a 3-way call. And you can
he's in the streets plotting and waiting for my location on my phone to pop up in an area where he can so he can kill me.
Child, I'm so sorry. Okay, if this was a real life situation, of course it would not be funny. But this is humorous to me because I know she's full of shit. And oh, damn, I just lost my train of thought. How in the hell are you on this phone? But yeah, like Jennifer said, like, apparently your other phone is with the police. So which is it? Or is this the backup to the backup to the backup? Or is this the Obama phone or what? And I think you're the one that's trying to track down Goomba because he's evidently put himself far, far away from you. And you're trying to find out where he's at because you want to continue to antagonize him and humiliate him. This has become your mission now.
Okay, and so if you feel threatened and there's ways that the police can
exactly.
get to him or call him. Or,
ain't y'all the veterans? Ain't y'all the veterans hotline?
This is the crisis line.
Exactly, this is a crisis. So tell me something. Why you asking me to call the police and I called you?
Because
he served his country.
Exactly.
Y'all shot him full of anthrax. He's all kinds of fucked up from the IED blast.
Anthrax? Now she's going way off script, right? Way off script. Here we go.
Seeing people turn into pink mist. He has all kinds of night terrors. He beats me up in his sleep. Don't even know it.
Child.
That's what y'all done to him. He can't even work a fucking job. That's why he works for me. Because no one else can hire him. I'm sitting here calling the veteran hotline, telling you that one of yours is sick and needs help. And you're telling me to call the police?
I can also reach out to him if you would like for me to. I can reach out to him.
His number's 214. We should have started there. His number's 214-664-5024.
Lord
Now you're thinking.
Ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Don't you ma'am me?
You're very ineffective. Is there some kind of place where I can go give a review? Because I'm going to give you 4 thumbs down.
Okay, what's your husband's name?
Gerald L. Johnson Jr.
Okay.
His doctor used to be Dr. Ed Tahi. Then they switched him over to this other bitch with this fucking nurse that likes to call him and flirt with him and shit.
Oh, are you jealous?
Fucking unprofessional bitches.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fuck the VA. For real. Fuck the VA.
We'll get off the phone with him.
His telephone number, ma'am?
For the second time. 214-664-5024.
Do you have his date of birth?
7/21/84.
It's Friday, almost. And I'm ready to sign.
Okay, and the last 4 of his social?
Don't know it. I'm not a thief. He know mine. That's why he robbing me blind.
Okay, and his address?
Wait a minute. If he your employee, don't you have access to it? If he your employee, you should know the number. Now, I'm glad you didn't give it on this dang live, but I'm just saying.
You know, I swear to God, I'm sitting here twitching and tweaking because I suffer from PTSD.
Wait.
And I feel like I'm doing
touching and tweaking. Are you on that fetty too? Because I could have swore I heard you say the other day that night your car blew up and all that kind of carrying on and stuff. You were smoking that fetty weed too. And then you're going to get on somebody's live today, your own probably, and say that Goomba's the one? Girl, which is it? Or is it both of y'all? I think it's you too, girl. Don't try to trip. Don't trip.
a whole questionnaire, like a survey.
Ma'am, when we make contact with him, I just want to make sure I have all the
I gave you his
information.
number and you refused. You haven't called him yet. I gave you the number twice.
Okay, I want to make sure that
you sitting here. Please don't repeat it.
Ooh.
Okay, ma'am. Now I want to check in and make sure that you're okay and you're safe. You said you're at your studio, correct?
She is not
right now. I am being triggered. My PTSD, I am triggered. And you ain't making it no better.
Ooh.
And again, I am sorry that you're going through this, ma'am. Now, are you currently having any thoughts of suicide?
I'm thinking about killing you right now.
Jag! You're a rude one, Mr. Bitch.
I ain't gonna lie. Jesus, help me. Please, Jesus, forgive me for my thoughts.
Okay.
If another fucking nigga asks me if I'm ready to commit suicide, I might become a murderer.
Get off my phone.
I got everything to live for.
Are you having any homicidal thoughts towards your husband or
no, just
else?
you right now. God help me. Please forgive me, Jesus.
Okay. Okay. But you said you're at your studio. Do you feel like you're safe at your studio?
There's a doorman here. There's security here. And I'm in a locked loft. And I have not left since I parked my car.
Okay.
And I'm not alone. My son is here and my goddaughter is here, who he has emotionally abused and battered. And they're witnesses to everything as well as the 50 other people who watched him attack me last night like a wild dog as they had to drag him into Cockrell Hill.
Okay.
Ain't you gonna call me?
Yes, I'm going to make outreach to him. Now, once I make outreach to him, would you like to receive a call back if I'm not able to reach him?
Yeah, that would be nice to keep me in the loop, considering it's my life on the line.
If I'm not able to reach him, I would not. If I'm able to reach him, I would not be able to call you back.
That's fine.
So dramatic.
Now, would you like for me to tell him that you told us to call, or would you like to remain anonymous?
Touching and taking.
Yes. Tell him I did it.
Okay. And now, so just to confirm, are you having any thoughts of suicide, ma'am?
Crickets. She's pissed.
Next question. I already answered that shit.
She need to do one of these.
You starting to get on my nerves.
Have you had any thoughts of suicide in the past?
Yeah, after I got gang raped and all, and left for dead for 2 days.
Oh, fiending ass.
Yeah, life wasn't much worth living. And after my son was murdered, you know, life didn't feel so right after that. What the fuck you been through?
Wait.
You sitting here asking me these motherfucking questions.
How does she go from, you know what I'm saying, like, whoop, 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 being so calm, she gets into this mode where she's like, yeah, and she exaggerates everything, right? I've been R-word thousands of times. My son was murdered. I definitely didn't feel like my life was worth living. Why are you asking me all these questions for?
Questions.
Well, why did you answer them?
What the fuck you been through, bitch? Call him and go get him.
Ma'am.
Don't you man me. Don't you fucking man me. Don't you man do your job. He's a veteran and he's losing his grip and he needs help. He doesn't need to be arrested because if he gets arrested, they're going to kill him because he has a gun on him and he's going to act a fool. But maybe that's what you want. So that's one less check y'all got to pay out every month.
Why you get your
How about
like
that? How about that reality? Maybe you want the police to go get him so he can go into a full manic rage with a loaded pistol with one in the chamber, like he done said online 1,000,000 times, and pointed at them cops, and them cops shoot him dead, and then Uncle Sam get to save a few bucks. Is that what the fuck this shit is about? Is it? You know Texas is a one-party. You know Texas is. You do know Texas is a one-party recording state, right? You only need consent of one person to record a conversation. And guess what? I'm motherfucking consent. Because I'm recording all of this shit. Do your job.
Do your job.
Children.
My other auntie is live. Do your job. Sorry, I can't. Oh!
All that rah-rah about.
Hold up. Ooh, he looks so bad. We're going to talk about Goombas. Ooh, he looks so bad. Oh, my God.
Drugs and this and that going in and out. That is a fucking lie. And you know it.
Oh, no, Jennifer.
You know it.
Woo!
That man built that business with his fucking bare hands. And has been an upstanding citizen in the community of DeSoto.
Texas?
Like, seriously, man.
Texas, I think.
And how dare you call and release the video or voice footage or whatever you call in the crisis hotline.
How dare you don't shave your damn beard off and you coming on live.
Trying to get me hemmed up and killed.
How dare you?
That's why I'm away from you. Didn't you tell some of my family members and friends that I was going to end up in a pool of blood? You was going to have to shoot me because if I kept playing with you? Just keep it real.
Check your diaper, boo. Check your diaper, boo.
Speaking about that.
Don't yell too hard. Something else might come out.
JaGuaR. my full resignation. I'm relinquishing everything Philadelphia. I put on the hard drive I bought.
He need the
that
slow
computer
clap.
was from my school, Aviation Institute of Maintenance, that I just let go because.
Yes, I know. Rub it out. Rub it out. Rub it off.
I ain't gonna go there.
Rub off that spirit. Yes, get it off for you.
But that computer, that camera that I bought, that hard drive that I bought, my money,
brother. It's mine. I love Auntie's advice. Get in the car.
Man, shit crazy, bro. You need help. You need to go get some help.
Woo. This makes
you need to take your medication.
Bad, Jennifer.
You need to get off the internet. Stop slandering.
Get off the internet.
My name, my family's name.
Stop saying
my friend's name.
Phone number to people.
The people I grew up around. People who love me.
Terrible chemical.
And told me I've been changing.
I've been changed, but you need some Vaseline on them lips. I've been changed, but you look like you got some craters on your forehead. On that raggedy ass tank top needs to go in the trash.
I've been allowing shit to happen that I shouldn't allow to happen. All I wanted to do was be a proud husband in my marriage. Support you through better or worse. Sickness and health.
Rub it out, Goomba.
Rich or poor. To death do us part. You was really about to do the death do us part.
Oh, girl.
Many times you don't call a crisis line and say that I'm losing my mind when I wasn't.
Get your voice. Get your voice. Get your strength. Say it.
I'm on my pill regimen every day.
Every day. Get that whisper out your damn voice.
I can't say that about you.
If you don't stop that damn whispering and say it with your chest, I'm about to punch this. Stop all that damn whispering now. Talk right. You got 45 seconds left now. Talk damn right.
Even the days I was around you, you telling people that you're on your medication and you wasn't.
No, don't start whining.
And all you want to do is drink.
Oh, God. Scratch it out. Oh, my God, your hands. Look worse than mine, Goomba. Oh, my God.
I'm not lying.
You got some pretty little eyelashes.
I'm telling the God honest truth.
All right. I am so silly. No, we're not going to watch that. Thank you, though. I love you, though. Yes, I love you so much. Happy birthday, Christine. Is it your birthday? Oh, my gosh. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. And you get a free visor on me. Hey. Listen, you guys. It had to happen. It was just a matter of time before Goomba had said, I'm out this piece. I'm thankful that he got some kind of awakening of sorts. I hope that he's able to stay away from Jag. I really do. Christine, please, you guys, put some hearts and angels in the chat for Christine. I'm changed. How does it go, Jennifer? Oh, but he need to change that damn filter. He looked like a hot mess. Oh, he looked like that. You know how when you wear your clothes and they have a certain look and you know they look like they stank? That tank top looked like it's been worn a few days and like it need to be changed. Like maybe some onions might have started to crustate under that armpit, okay? And that's just my thought on it. My Coca-Cola is running a little low, you guys. He can't show any aggression. He's being accused of being an abuser. I get that, Queen Mermaid. I get that. And you know what? My heart really goes out to Goomba, especially as just a person who has experienced being around a classic narcissist. I can completely 100% empathize with him. I wish he would have gotten out a long time ago, but he in his mind, it sounds like he felt like he could have saved her, like they were trying to save each other. Excuse me, real quick. But I don't know. I don't think it was ever possible for them to be able to have saved each other. Jen, he needs to stay home. Well, he needs to stay gone. He seems like a good guy. I'm handsome, but he's definitely safe without her. Now, do any of you guys recall? I'm sure you do. Shout out to everyone in here. Kimiko, Jennifer, Queen Mermaid. We had Ray Ray. We had Debbie. Happy birthday to Christine. Miss Vicky, my blessed angel. McClurg, Hear Her TV. Woo Chow. Woo Chow. Queen Mermaid, Come Pillow Talk with Bay. Let me make sure I shout out everybody. Unstoppable, Debbie Lowe. I appreciate you all being here. You guys make this thing so phenomenal for me. And I'm hoping that you're having a good time already. Okay. But from someone who has experienced narcissistic personality traits and been the recipient of that kind of abuse, I feel really bad for Goomba. It takes a lot within a person to recognize that it's time to go. It takes even more work to plan your exit. And I'm serious. Like you have to plan and strategize and be very strategic about how you exit and leave a narcissist. That is facts. I respect the love, Pinty Lola. Thank you, Wu Child. Men do abuse, and it's even more embarrassing for them to admit. Oh yeah, but you know what? One thing about Goomba Head, he's even said it. I'm tired of her degrading me. I'm tired of her disrespect. I'm tired of her abuse. All of those things. Yeah, he consistently fell for her lies. He did. One thing about a narcissist or someone with classic narcissistic traits is that you feel almost that you are under their spell. You can get to a point where because nothing ever will appease a narcissist, because nothing that any other person outside of themselves can make them personally fulfilled and happy, they start projecting all of their issues onto whoever is there to receive the deposit. Ugh, that sounded gross. But it's true. The narcissists have a way of putting you under a spell. And it starts out with very key things. It starts out with this just almost angelic charm. You get so charmed and you become so captivated with the narcissist. They have a way of really learning your weaknesses, learning how to make you tick real fast. They have a way of discovering by observation or however means that they get it. They have a way of discovering the best ways to pull you in, manipulate you, and how to brainwash you into making you become their footstool and their servant. Am I talking like Jag? You know how she goes from to. I'm out of character. I'm tired of that damn visor, and I'm tired of seeing her with it on too. But anyway, They have a way. Yes, I love a good deposit, but not here. No, I don't. I don't particularly like the texture and the sliminess of it all. And somebody said it has seeds like a watermelon. I wouldn't know. I don't know if they're squishy. I don't know. But anyway. How did we get here? I totally feel like, what did you say, Vicky? JW has the gift of gab. Yes. She's nice until she gets you where'd the dang comment go? Where she wants you to be. Yes. So they have a way of charming you, just a way of making you feel like you're like, oh, look at these fat, juicy arms. Making you feel like you are like the most important person in their lives. They make you feel like they actually can't live without you. They make you feel like, oh, come pillow talk. These comments. They make you feel like you're their person, right? For the lack of a better word. They really have a way of charming you, putting you under their spell. They use the classic abusive relationship tactics like love bombing, which is where they just may shower you with gifts. They may do things that they know are going to speak to you, okay? For like example, if somebody buys me groceries, thank you, kind sir. Thank you, kind sir. Okay? Or I don't know. It could be anything that really speaks to you. But the narcissist who's preying on you, they will find out and they will do it. They will do it repeatedly and they'll make sure that they what? Hook you in. I wish I had a real hook so I could hook something. Tuna, you okay? They want to hook you in. My dog is choking. Come here, Tuna. Are you okay? Stop drinking that water so damn fast. There's that much damn thirst in the world for you to be drinking it like that. But are you okay, though? Are you okay? But for real. Hold up. Let me go back to this. I forgot you like to spit, boo. Child, because I sure the hell ain't about to swallow it. And that's if it touches. But I do like them. Oh my God. Jennifer! I don't want no seeds. Seeds don't have no business in my mouth. I definitely don't want no seeds. Where's peace, love? She can attest to this right now. Throw the whole peen away if it has seeds. Throw it away. Throw it away. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? It should be smooth. It should be silky, elastic. It shouldn't be gritty. Or am I uneducated in that department? Someone help me, because maybe there's something I don't know that I need to know. Gross. Jennifer, I have sons. I tell them, don't ever put your hands on that woman. Yeah, I'll be damned if you become a scratched up pinching bag. Defend yourself. A scratched up punching bag. Don't you be nobody's punching bag. Defend yourselves. Yes. These two are a toxic mess. But I don't believe for 1 second that Goomba is a narcissist. I do believe that, and this is just my not so humble opinion, okay? I am a humble person, but this is not a humble opinion. This is a straightforward opinion. I do not believe that I do not believe that Goomba is a narcissist. I do believe he went into that relationship willingly. But again, there's a point in an abusive narcissistic relationship where one party comes to a reckoning with themselves and they start to feel like, man, I think either I'm crazy or I deserve better. Normally, you think both, right? You go up to these periods where you're like, I know I'm not crazy, but the narcissist can speak so fast and so long. They never shut up. I mean, they never shut up. I mean, oh my God. They will continue talking to you. Even if you have headphones on, you're looking the other way, you're totally disengaged with them, you look at them funny, like, they will continue to talk to you and pull you down into their pity grave until they have all your sympathy, all your attention, all your affection, all your praises, all that round the clock. They want you to be their caretaker around the clock. The narcissist will want their partner to be able to predict and identify everything that the narcissist is going to do before they even do it. They want their partner to be able to read their mind, know what they want for dinner, know how they want their steak cooked without communication, mind you. They expect their partner to to be their loyal servant. Let me read what somebody else said. Really? I wouldn't know anything about that clumpy stuff. Now this is we're talking about 3 different topics in one, but this is very interesting, ain't it? Are y'all reading the chat? Spitters or quitters? What, Jennifer? Ooh, wow. Bae, does it ever get stuck? Does it ever get stuck? I need to know this. Do you have to drink cold water to make sure nothing coagulates there? Yes, we're in a meltdown alert. Folks done got arrested for disorderly conduct. Did we watch that video of her going to jail? I think I might. Do I have it? Y'all, I don't really want to watch that shit. That is some crazy stuff. Let's reenact a portion of that video though, okay? This is the lady behind the counter. Bitch, where's Officer Ramirez? Officer Ramirez done bruised in my arm and broke my wrist. I can't even. I'm okay, Tuna. Oh, my dog is free. Come here, Tuna. Where's Officer Ramirez? Somebody get me damn Officer Ramirez. Y'all got all these pictures of all these officers on the wall. Where's Mr. Ramirez at? His bitch ass. It's okay, Tuna. Hold on. That's my Tuna, Boodles. Oh, my baby. Child. Before we knew it, that live turned off so quick. That phone turned off so quick. They had her in them handcuffs. They broke her damn wrist off. The DeSoto police station done confiscated all her knuckles and all them things she had. And child, That girl was locked up. And guess who bailed her out? What in God's name was she fucking bailed that woman out of jail? I don't know why that lady bailed her out of damn.
I just want to say that, and that's the truth. I use my own personal funds from my savings account and use it because I feel like she didn't deserve to be in there.
Hey, what's up, you guys? So far, Lagena, said that she bailed Jag.
Hold on. Lagena, baby girl. Hi, honey. Hi. You know, Gumbo abused me, right? Say yes. Say yes. Okay. Lagena, honey, you saw when Gumbo pulled the gun on me, right? Yeah. I saw him. Yeah. Jag. That's enough. Lagena. Goomba hits me in his sleep, right? You saw him. You see me pay. My bad. I'm not gonna hit you with. You see him. You see me paying all the bills. Listen, Lagena. Yeah. From what I see, you pay all the bills. Lagena. Oh, hi, baby girl. That's all. Thank you for coming on camera. That's all. If I call you, if I want you to come on live and come on video, I'll call you back over, okay? Okay, go sit down now, baby girl. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, Jag. All right. But you're the queen. All hail Queen Jag. Okay, bye. Girl.
Out of jail.
Hair flip.
I just want to say that, and that's the truth. I use my own personal funds from my savings account and use it because I feel like she didn't deserve to be in there.
Hey, what's up, you guys? So far, Lagena, said that she bailed Jag out of jail. She used her own personal funds to bail her out.
Capilla Dog, we're gonna have to see about that.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking, this girl, so you can go call, you can figure all this out, call them, find out where she at, how'd you get there.
Okay, anyway, shout out to you, Healing Within. I just wanted to play a little Lagena's part right there on the little video. Because Lagena, what did you bail her out of jail? I just want to get my little one something and come back to all these beautiful birthday wishes. Oh, you missed my song? Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. You better not leave this time. Happy birthday to ya. Oh, we love you, Christine. Yeah. Happy birthday. Yeah. Tuna, say happy birthday to Christine. Tuna says happy birthday. By the way, I'm sorry, Tuna. I'm so sorry. I should have made sure you were secure before I let you go. I'm sorry. You okay? Tuna's mad at me right now. I'm sorry, Tuna. That was an accident. What the hell was I going to say? We love you so much, Christine. You are the best part of Andrea's Angels and Hummingbirds and Company. We love you so much. And I really hope that you've had an amazing birthday. Like, this is Andrea talking. This is not anyone in character. We love you so much. Thank you for always showing your support. And I hope you have a good birthday. Celebrate. Okay. Yes, I think this is the perfect time to have a shot. Bring your own shot glass. You know what I'm gonna do. Just gonna pour a little shot. Come Pillow Talk with Bae. I'm gonna have to talk to you behind the scenes for some private lessons because I really have a lot of questions. Mix that with a little Coca-Cola. It's Bobo's birthday too. Oh my gosh. And my thing is not beeping, so you can stay. Can we please throw some little puppy dogs in the chat? For little Bobo, it's his birthday. I cannot believe he's 11. Oh my God. I wish I could see his little corgi butt. With his little temperamental paws. Don't want to get his little paws wet in the grass. I love dog birthdays. Oh. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Keisha. I'm super behind on my comments. Let's see. More power to Angela if she's in love. Is Angela in love with JaGuaR? I'm in love with a Jag. It's a gross, stinking crutch, but I'm in love with a Jag. Okay, let's get back to this. Let me see. My bad. It was my fault. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Christina and Bobo. You guys have the same birthdays. Yeah, my ex was very narcissistic, and manipulation was off the chain for sympathy. Girl. That's one thing I really dislike about the narcissistic personality disorder individual folks. They really know how to make their stories sound so like full of plight, and they make their stories just so sad and pathetic. Ooh, fix your voice. Fix your voice. This is Andrea talking now. Don't be check your look. Don't get too caught up in the little character that you forget to use your regular voice. Because we don't like all that whispering kind of carrying on. So that's one thing I really dislike about the narcissist is they will make their sad and sob stories sound so like devastating that they suck you and drain you dry of all. They drain you dry. They suck you and drain you dry of all of your empathies. Every damn time you turn around, here's the empathy sticker for you. Here's the empathy sticker for you. So it's just like the collecting the empathy stickers, number one. Empathy stick. And yes, I'm about to tear these things up when I get off this live. They always want your damn empathy and sympathies. They cannot get enough. The persons who are giving these people all this attention, all this moo jojo, they become what is called the narcissist supply. None of us are mind readers. None of us are able to read their mind. But this is how this is how it becomes abusive, because if you slip up, you don't have that dinner ready, you don't suck the dick when they ask you to, wow, that was not a Freudian slip. You don't do I was making everybody throw up. You don't do the very thing that they ask you to do. Oh, now comes the narcissistic rage. Now comes the fear tactics. Now comes Now comes. Oh, I know, my sweet tuna. Oh. Ramirez got a ding-a-ling. Okay. Oh, I didn't even finish that little skit. I know. Tuna. Tuna is used to me. She's right here under my chair. Oh, Tuna. Hold touch my nut on, boodles. She's going to get a nice treat later. I don't even know where I was going with this. Girl, this shot is kicking in. It feels really good. I'm sweating. Lasagna! Give me some of that fettuccine spaghetti. Lasagna! Lasagna! Oh, shoot, I should have had a wig. Next time. I have a wig too, but I don't have a wig that looks that bad. I only have one wig. I think y'all see me wear it. Maybe not on a live, but oh my God. Let me get through all these comments. I don't want anything to happen to Sam, I'm praying. I don't either. Tuna's okay. I dropped her a little bit higher up off the ground than I should have. But she's okay. Yes, we love you, Christine. Yes. I think I'm a little behind. Shout out to all the March birthdays. I mean, is this still Aquarius season? We're approaching what? Aries? As long as JW is in the Philadelphia studios, wink, wink, in her young friend's home, Sam and others are saying, whose home was she in today when she went on Instagram Live filming a fight amongst minors? Who? Sorry, I had to find the perfect pitch. Whose house was she at? Was that the studio? I'm asking for myself because I'm so damn nosy. Well, he had a doggy birthday cookie. Oh, and he's snoring. Oh, okay, I won't wake him up. Oh, I've never seen corgis swimming. They have the shortest little, cutest little legs and the biggest ear extensions. Is that what it's called? Child, I don't know. I believe our host is a little tipsy and did not comprehend your full comment. Oh, Jennifer. I am coming off as a little tipsy. I am. You know, I'm not quite tipsy, but I just feel really good. You know, I have like a lot of energy, like that Coca-Cola. That was actually my second Coca-Cola. It just, it was just so crisp. And then I added, before I came live, I added some of this to it. Oh, it's just like, baby, let's cruise away from here. I am tipsy. I am. Ask me again. Ask me again. I'd miss our nights with Andre, enjoying herself with her. I know. We got to bring the wine back. This is a little something different on a weeknight too. Oh my God. What is wrong with me? Wow. He never had a story, just wanted everything his way, then cry. Ooh, when you ignore them, it's sickening as well. Okay. At the end of the day, narcissists are the biggest simpletons, but they're very, very smart. And that's the part that I hate. Well, I don't want to say I hate. That's the part that really upsets me because they know how to outsmart people. And yes, they will one-up you every time if you let them. Yes. Honestly, yes. And honestly, if I say damn honestly one more time, I said it. I need to go back and watch the breakdown of that Tasha K trilogy. My sister, hear her, played those, I think 2 segments on her lives yesterday. Yes, I think it was yesterday. But you're right, Jennifer. You're right. Deep down and underlying, now let's psychoanalyze. This is my favorite part. No, I'm just kidding. But deep down in her, there's still a bruised and very broken little girl. You know? I do not believe that she's healed at all from the trauma in her childhood. I think her father was a narcissist, and I think that she has exactly become him, but worse. Allegedly, her father was very, hey, Muslim Geechee. Apparently, her father was just too hard to please. She could never get anything right. And unfortunately, Goomba has become that person to her. So she and her father allegedly was physically abusive to her as well, which is why I kind of think that with men, Goomba especially, she loves to set him off. She wants to drive him to a point every time where he does put his hands on her. She's a fighter. She's very, very, I'm not passive aggressive, I'm just aggressive. She's very aggressive. That's her nature, and she loves being like that. She loves inciting chaos. She loves to be the center of attention. It doesn't matter if it's good attention, bad attention. She wants her names in everybody's damn mouth. And unfortunately, she's winning. She's winning on that end. We have 3, Pensilola, I'm so glad that you got away from that knucklehead. We have 3 children. I wasn't under his control like that because I loved him. Yet when it got physical, we blew the block up. Ooh, wow. I can laugh now. I'm free, but still watching my back though. I know that's right. You have to. You have to, because one thing about a narcissist. Thank you, McClurg. McClurg, you're the best. Give McClurg a round of applause. McClurg is like the finest, the best, the most classy, the best moderator known on these YouTube damn straights. You have to watch their back because Pensilola, as you know, they're very crafty, very cunning. What? Their butts float so cute. Oh. The corgis. Okay. The corgi. Got it, McClurg. Yes. Hey, allegedly. But you got to watch your back because they're so crafty. They will try to come back as if nothing happened. They will run their motorcycle into your garage, bust a hole through your kitchen. I know you're lying. I know you're lying. It's after hours. And I'm on YouTube. So they'll tear your house apart, claiming that they're looking for, I don't know, a damn lid to a Tupperware. And they expect you to clean it up. Like I said, they'll run their motorcycle into your wall. They tear up your house, expect you to clean it up, get mad, have a rage, a fit of rage, and then come back the next hour. Hey, girl, how you doing? As if nothing happened. Oh, I have to burp. Nobody needs to see that. But they'll act like nothing happened. Speaking of, now pause. Someone in my last video, now we need some water. Someone in my last video left a comment and said something like, I'm not going to say the name, but the comment is still there. Said, why would you, this is the comment, why would you say that you farted in your video? Ugh. That makes you look ... First of all, everybody farts, but I did not say that I farted in my video. And she was like, or he was like, and why are you asking for room spray? Because if a fart stinks, you want to eliminate the stench. So my dog, Tuna, she has issues, okay? Yes, it's probably because she eats table food. Sue me. No, don't sue me. But I was looking for my, shout out to Bath and Body Works. I was looking for my room spray. Because I love when the room around me smells absolutely divine. And the fart stench really distracts me. So next time, play the video back. Make sure you hear when I say my dog farted, where's my room spray? And then once you hear that, don't leave a stinky ass comment on my video like that ever again. Okay? Just go on about your... smells so good. Just go on about your lovely day in peace. Yes, they don't have the attention. They hate everyone. Look at Jack. Proof. Me too, Shannon. That's why I wish you would have spent more time in the jail. Do you guys really think Lagena bailed her out, or do you think Goomba did? How do you think she really got out? She shows signs of being SA as a child, and many of the actions she has shown throughout her life is yes. I do believe that. And to her defense, she's said it multiple times that she has been gang-ard, the M word, but she uses her trauma as a weapon to scam people, to fraud people, to gain people's sympathies, and then to get to, verbally assault people. And yeah, the substance abuse is really, really out of hand. Jag chose drugs instead of getting the help she deserves. She deserves to heal. She deserves full love. And she deserves a quality of life. I know that's not what you said, but that's what I think. My eyes are a little bit... This fine print is so damn small on StreamYard. She deserves to heal and love her full life. Yes. Imagine her voice if she chose to heal. And that's the thing. That's what's really unfortunate, is that if she were to allow herself to be used, like, in a healthy way, and even in a spiritual way, she could impact so many lives for greatness, but she's got to do the work first. Yeah, these examples that I'm giving, some of them are very personal examples. So Jennifer, why you always be calling me out? Facts. First of all, we talk about whatever we want over here. Okay. Second, don't come for Andrea when you don't even know what you're talking about. Say that again. Thank you. Yes, Muslim Geechee. Sometimes if I'm eating a burger, pizza, chicken or something, I share with my dog. I love her. And this is on top of her regular food that she eats. That's very expensive. Fresh Pet. It's very expensive, but I believe it's the best for her. And I just love her. She's my emotional support animal. Thank you. Thank you. I think Goomba got her out. I believe that. I don't. Something is very fishy about Lagena being able to get her out in a whole different state. I don't know. Ask the question, allegedly Shady Shannon. Ask the question. We're going to open up this panel here really, really soon, in fact, because I want to hear from you. Don't be lost. Check it. Wicked. So this is one thing that I had saw when I was looking up information about Jack's arrest. And I think I said this on my last video. Whenever the day after her arrest, when I tried to pull up information, this is all that was available. This is it. Yes, Wu Child, thank you. We don't believe anything at this point. Okay. Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, boo.
Girl. So this is what I was saying. You see, there's nothing on here from the day of. It's all a month prior. And there's nothing on here that's not on YouTube. All these videos they link you right back to YouTube.
Absolutely.
What did you have to say, Jennifer? Because I'm going to read this little list because I want to remind the folks, the good folks on this live stream, some of the things that we've witnessed with our own eyes, because we're not crazy, but a narcissist can make us feel like we're crazy because they do things that's called crazy making behavior.
No, you go ahead and read this and I'll mute myself.
Okay. So these are just some of the things that we've seen Jag do. Besides being a pathological liar. So Jag has brandished weapons and made threats against people on social media on multiple occasions. She's placed herself on camera on social media to incite terror and scare tactics against the viewing public. If there's typos on here, oh well. Jag has failed to be responsible in taking her alleged prescribed psychotropics, or lithium, whatever. And she has taken her medications out on YouTube, taken multiple pills while drinking, and again, brandishing her weapons, her pow-pows, and all that kind of stuff. She's allegedly personally threatened the lives of YouTube subscriber Shauna Lewis. She's threatened people to send her cash apps. We all heard it. She has allegedly trafficked a person who has a history of mental illness and serious psychiatric diagnosis, and a history of being a recipient of special education, which shows this person, in my opinion, as a little bit vulnerable and blank. She's filmed herself exploiting this individual named Lagena Gold, aka Angela Owosu, aka Love, and all the other names that she has. She's involved with Carbonation cult, allegedly. She's claimed that she is a part of Carbon Island, which is, God knows what that is. She was involved. What the hell? She has a documented serious domestic disputes and public fights with her spouse. The list goes on and on. She's a master of inciting chaos. She is a genius, but at making herself content on YouTube and on her Scamadelphia network. She has no self-regulation capabilities. This is the kind of stuff that I was talking about when I said that this young lady was not safe with Jag. Okay, Jennifer, what say you?
No, I agree with all of that. I think that, okay, so this is just my thoughts. Just from hearing her, watching her actions, listening to things that she said, also watching the documentary that TK did the 3-part trilogy. I do think that she was SA'd as a child. I think that her family knows who did it, and they may be covering it up. They do not want that to be outed. However, I think that if you've listened to things and listened to what she has said, that you would know who it is that has done this to her. They also, in that trilogy, also made reference to the fact that she started acting out as a child about the time that she says this trauma started happening to her. And that would make sense as well.
Are you talking about the younger sister's father?
Yes. Which is really her uncle. Because they're like cousins, I think, but they were like sisters or something.
Oh, God. Okay.
So I think, I don't know. But she said Jag said her uncle. I do believe that. I do believe that also that is why she was preyed upon when she was young and in the music business, because anyone who knows about, children who have, went through that as children, they become very vulnerable to it happening to them again as they go throughout their life. And so I think that did happen to her as well. It also makes sense in a lot of other ways, because another thing that happens to people that has happened to is they become hypersexual as adults or young adults. And even with listening to her ex-husband talking about how she would cheat on him multiple times, she and how her family said that she had went behind her sister and slept with 3 people that her sister had slept with. She seems to be very hypersexual. That's, another sign that did happen. And I think that, in my opinion, I do believe that Jag wants to be with a woman. But Jag has spent her entire life basically being with abusive men, because that is the only way she knows how to exist. And for instance, so Sam, the first husband, he was like a good guy. Like he like was very grounded, like he had it together. And she did everything she could to sabotage that.
Oh, yes.
I think that she had been through not only that, through SA situations, but also physical violence. And I feel like she was trying to push him into some type of physical violence, because if you've been in a DV type of situation, as messed up as it sounds, even if you get out of that relationship and go to another relationship, you are used to being in that type of chaos. And I'm not saying everybody, but I know me from being in this, and I know that it does happen to other people. You become accustomed to that. So whenever you start dating someone new, you pick a fight because you want to provoke it if you're not getting the emotional reaction that you want or that you're used to, because you know that after that punch comes, then it's going to be apologies, and it's going to give you the love feeling that you wanted to begin with. And so I think that I do think that all of those things have happened to her. All of these signs tell me that that's what's happened to her. However, the problem is that does not give her an excuse to do what she is doing or what she has done to her family, to her children, to people on the internet, to the police, to anybody. It's not an excuse. You cannot you can't make your trauma an excuse. You can't use your mental health as a weapon. And she does that. Whenever she was arrested at the police station, they said that as soon as she was arrested, she calmed down. She was totally fine. Then so she knew exactly what she was doing. Then whenever she was perfectly fine until they told her that it was time for her to go see the judge, and then she started acting a fool again because she knows when she has to put these performances on.
Absolutely.
And so she has learned to manipulate and she's learned to manipulate people and situations in order to make them for her benefit. And she also, I feel like, with men, like with Goomba, for instance, I feel like she couldn't be with a man like Sam because she could not control him. Like
Correct.
he had his own career, he was doing well, he was stable. And if you are somebody who is broken, if you have not healed your traumas, you will not be with somebody who actually is grounded and is successful, because that makes you feel like you are less than. So rather than actually get the help so that you realize that you do have that worth as well, what you do is you seek out other broken people, because that makes you feel better about yourself. And because men have had control over her in multiple ways, she wants men who she can control. And I think that she thought that she could do that with Sam, because Sam is a little bit more mild-mannered and everything. But then what she did was emasculate him, accuse him of being gay, accuse him of having, sex with trans women. And then she emasculates Goomba in the same way.
Yes.
Because she has an anger towards men. And so, again, that's just, my little psychotherapy session on it. That's my opinion. It's not yours, or it doesn't have to be anybody else's. That's just what I'm seeing. But again, that none of those things that have happened to her give her an excuse for her to do the things that she is doing now in this moment.
Exactly. I believe you hit the nail on the head, 1000% correct. I believe that she is so accustomed to being right at the center of that cycle of violence, that cycle of abuse, at the hands of men.
Yeah.
In her childhood, in her adolescence, probably. And I truly believe that she has absolutely zero respect for men or authority. She, for a long time, was able to manipulate and, for what she thought, control Goomba. But what she failed to realize is Goomba was a willing participant. Goomba, it seems to me that he just was just so in love with her that he was willing to put up with anything. He made a personal decision, from what it appears to be on the outside looking in. I don't know anything personal about these people, but it seems like he made a personal decision to go through whatever it would take to keep him with Jag. He just was broken.
And that's why she wanted him.
Yes.
She knew that.
Oh yeah, he is so permeable, malleable. So he's just like a soft sponge. You know what I'm saying? And fresh out of the military, he was especially I don't want to say vulnerable.
I do agree with that. No, I do think that vulnerable is the right word.
Okay. I don't want to make him seem like this weak person or anything like that, because I don't think that he's weak. I just think that he didn't realize how far Jag would take it. Because this is the thing. The narcissist will have a way of making you feel like you're the only person good in their life. That's how they have a way of isolating you away from all the people who really do love you, because they are able to convince you that no one can love you like they can. No one's going to look out for you like they can. No one's going to protect you like they can. No one's going to please you, like they can. So why do you need anyone else? All you need is me. And so she was able to convince him somewhat of that. I think he still has relationships with his family, but he had to draw the line. Go ahead.
I said, which, thank goodness, he still has a relationship with his family. Because as you can see, she did not want Sam to have a relationship with his family either, because his mother saw her for what she was right away.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And that's one of the reasons why she continuously goes after his mom, because his mom is not a believer in the Jag spell. But Goomba unfortunately was. And once you're succumb and once you're under that narcissistic spell, you don't think for one moment that their rage could ever turn on you. You just put that out of your mind. You see their destructiveness with everyone else. You see their non-existent relationships with everyone else, but you become convinced that no, she could never treat me this way. No, she wouldn't talk to me that way. But then once it does happen, it's like that cycle that you just so eloquently stated. It just starts happening. It becomes this cycle of abuse where there's literally like you're in shock, then you're love bombed, then you're captivated, and then you're abused, and then you're in shock, and then this thing starts all over again. You're love bombed all over again. There's the apologies. There's the I'm sorry, I never meant this. This only happened because this triggered me. If this, and usually they will sprinkle a little bit of blame on you, right? This outburst only happened this time because you made me feel this way. But as long as you don't ever do that again, I won't ever behave like that again. But
and that's all a lie, of course.
All a lie. It's all a lie.
I mean, it's emotional abuse. It's manipulation. It is, it's horrible. I mean, it's really the things that she has put him through are torturous. The things that she has put Sam's mother through, torturous. She cannot continue to act like this, and it's going to end very badly for her. But I will tell you, I have a feeling what she's going to do. In part of the interview with part of what was shown in Tasha's video, there was a video of her saying that she has a dissociative personality disorder. And what she is going to do is at some point, she's just going to come back and she's going to say, what she said in that video was, I will become someone else. And then whenever I come back to myself, I won't remember anything. She's going to play that card.
And we're all going to be here watching it, unfortunately. But that makes sense. It's just, I wish, I don't know. What am I trying to say? It's like a never-ending scheme and scam. These people like Jag are always, unfortunately, like many, many steps ahead of us because there's just nothing that they won't do. They have no personal limits to anything that they do. They're very self-seeking. Lagena here, as well as Goomba, they're so tired. Look at Legena's face. Like her fairy tale has completely deflated itself on its face. She's been exploited for her time, her story, and her spiritual gifts.
I understand. I have a little bit of a different feeling about her because I feel like she knew that this was a scam before the scam got called out, because none of that's even being talked about anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like once that scam got called out about her being, R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter, we ain't heard nothing about that since. Because that was the scam that was going to be run. And I think that she was a very willing participant in that scam. But then whenever the scam got called out and it didn't get the money that they thought it was going to get them, then they had to flip to something else, which is why Jag is acting like a complete fool right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just don't know how much, I don't know how much Lagena was in on it. I don't know.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, no. And I respect it. I do. And I understand why you think that way.
And it could have been that Jag sold her that dream, oh, you're going to be
Yes.
famous, you're going to get all this money. She could have sold her that dream. I would not doubt that.
I believe that that's definitely possible. But all I know is this look on Lagena's face is indicating to me that all of her hopes and dreams of the situation, being united with Jag, being able to quote unquote, what did she say? Get justice for her mom and all that stuff. I think that has completely been deflated. I think it is. It's not a part of their storyline anymore. We don't hear anything about these supposed DNA tests. This is something that could have happened that very same week. It's been almost a month.
Absolutely. That DNA test was never going to happen.
No. So tell me, what did you find on the Philadelphia TV network.com?
Well, so my TV is a Roku TV. Mm-hmm. And so you can go and look up what apps are available on it. And Philadelphia is available on it. I did not click on it because you have to load it to your TV. And I did not want that demonic energy on my television.
Good night, Pinty Lola. Good night, everyone who has to go. Thank you so much. But yeah, okay.
But yeah, it is on there. I don't know if there's any content on it, but you can load it onto your Roku device.
So after you find it on your Roku device, you have to download the Philadelphia TV Network app.
Basically, what you do is there's just it just says add channel. You click on add channel, and then it basically brings like a shortcut, like it would on your phone. Like if you downloaded an app, then the shortcut for it shows up on all of the different things that you can watch on your TV. Then you can click on it, but if you have to pay for it, of course you can't watch it until you pay for it. Mm-hmm. Just like, like there's Showtime, there's HBO Max, there's Hulu, all of those things are the same way. Like you can download it on there, but you can't watch it until you pay for it.
Got it. Oh.
Yeah.
$9.99. Are you out of your mind? Listen, if any of you pay for the app, I just want to know what's behind the paywall. That's it. I just want to know if there's anything up there. I guess I'm a little bit interested only because there's just been so many lies told,
She need to have if she give like a 3-day free trial, girl, I will download it and I will go on there and I will take screenshots and then I will cancel it and we will find out.
And then, yes! That's all we need. Yes, just a little 3-day trial and then we'll leave it alone after that. We don't need to know anything else after that. I mean, all our answers. That's amazing. See, not enough. Wait, what? Not
enough watching her for free.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to pay for it.
I know. This has been like so fun. Let me go through this last little thing because I do, in my opinion, I believe JaGuaR WriGhT is a narcissist. She has all the classic personality traits. It's very, very clear to me that she has not tapped into anything wholesome related to the spiritual world and the spiritual realm. I feel like she's just very lost in that regard, but that's something that she's got to take up with her creator. Like no one can make you or, force you to get your spirit right. That has to be something that you want to do for your own sanity.
Yeah.
That these are some of the symptoms of narcissistic personality disorder from the Mayo Clinic. Symptoms are that they have a very unreasonably high sense of importance and require constant, excessive admiration. Jag, check. Feel that they deserve privileges and special treatment. Expect to be recognized as superior even without achievements. They make achievements and talent seem bigger than they are. I believe she is very talented. I will never not think that she's talented. I do think that she's a brilliant person. But anyway, let me continue. They're preoccupied with fantasies about success, power, brilliance, beauty, or the perfect mate. They believe they are superior to others and can only spend time with or be understood by equally special people. They are critical and look down on people that they feel are not important. Expect special favors and expect other people to do what they want without questioning them. They take advantage of others to get what they want. They have an inability or unwillingness to recognize the needs and feelings of others. They have a very, very challenging time having real empathy for people. They are envious of others, and they also believe that others envy them. They behave in an arrogant way. They brag about a lot and come across as conceited. They insist on having the best of everything, the best car, the best office, etc., and etc. At the same time, people with narcissistic personality disorder have trouble handling anything that they view as criticism. Their ego is so deeply bruised already that any form of criticism, even if it's constructive in nature and even if it comes from a loving place, they absolutely cannot handle it. They take it so deeply personal, and in order to be vulnerable, they start to act out in rage. They become impatient or angry when they don't receive special recognition or treatment. They have major problems interacting with others and easily feel slighted. They react with rage or contempt and try to belittle other people to make themselves appear superior. They have difficulty managing their emotions and their behavior. We see that with JaG. The last three things are they experience major problems dealing with stress and adapting to change. They withdraw or avoid situations in which they might fail. They feel depressed and moody because they fall short of perfection. And they have secret feelings about being insecure. They have secret shame. They have secret humiliation and fear of being exposed as a failure. So, additionally, people with narcissistic personality disorder rarely ever get help because it's hard for them to admit to themselves that they even have a problem. If they end up getting help, it's usually for something that's more like on the surface, like maybe depression or maybe substance use disorder or maybe vocational help. Maybe they're having trouble maintaining a source of income. If they're not using someone else for their income, they may seek help for that. But again, they're so deeply bruised and they don't think that they really have a problem. It's very, very hard for them to be successful with any mental health treatment. And unfortunately, this is really what we're seeing with JaG. It's just very much out on display. And honestly,
let me ask you this real quick.
mm-hmm.
How much do you think it could help if her family actually acknowledged what she says happened to her as a child? And that, because I think that it is being covered up, again, just my opinion.
Yeah.
How much do you think that would change? Do you think that if she felt like she was heard with that it would help in any way?
I think it could on a very, very minute fraction of a level. Oh, and I say that
so
because,
far gone.
Yeah, and I think I think she really has the deep belief that no one believes me, because, or no one hears me, because like you said, she wasn't heard by her family. But I think at this point, I think it's a little bit too late.
Because she's probably, even if they say we believe you, she's not going to believe that they believe it.
She might believe it, but then she's going to start using it against them.
Oh, gotcha.
She's going to start, like attacking them, and they'll be the next targets of her rage if they admit it now. You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
like, why are you admitting it now? Already been through all of this, you mother effers. Now
Yeah.
you're gonna get, now you're gonna get a piece of me. I think she would just turn it around right against them. And
Yeah, that makes
unless
sense.
it happened in a very, very special kind of therapeutic atmosphere where there was
A
a
controlled
mediator,
environment.
a controlled environment. I don't think if it was just put out on the public, like in an interview, like this is a public service announcement, we believe you, we apologize. I don't think that would be helpful at all.
Well, and the thing is, even if it was in a controlled space, that doesn't mean that she's not going to go out and blast it all over the internet. So they probably would never even feel comfortable saying that to her,
Mm-hmm. What do you think? Do you think it would impact her at all, and how?
I mean, I think that you're right. I mean, I think that, I think it's just too late at this point. I think that you're right that it might help a minute little bit, but no matter whether they admit it or not, if it happened, she's the one who needs to work through that trauma. No one else has to believe it,
Correct.
and she needs to. Sometimes people have to let those things go. Like, nobody has to believe you for it to have actually happened to you, but you're the one who has to work through what happened to you, because nobody else is going to be able to fix her except for her.
Exactly. It has to start with her. It has to start with her seeing that there's a need for change, seeing that there is a need for health, wholeness, and healing. Right now, she doesn't see that she has a problem. And if she does, she will, for me, I don't think she'll ever admit it publicly that she's got a real serious problem. And I agree with Vicky that she's got to really effectively deal with all the losses in her life.
Yeah.
That grief, woo, it's a crazy, crazy thing.
Well, plus you have to think too, she probably has even a deeper sense of grief, because before her son was unalived, she said that he was dead to her. So that has to add an extra layer, whether she would ever admit that or not. These are things, and it's not just like, you can just go to therapy a couple times. Like, she needs like something like for the remainder of her lifetime.
Uh-huh.
And she has to stop abusing all substances.
Mm-hmm.
No drinking, no weed, no whatever, no finny weed, no whatever else she's doing, because all that does is negate whatever medications that she's on.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's going to have bad interactions. It's just, you can't, and a medication, it doesn't matter what type of mental illness you have, a medication is not the cure all for it. It's just not. Especially when you have that deep of a level of trauma and so many layers of trauma. Like, it is, a medicine won't, a pill, a shot, none of that is going to fix you.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So the way that medication is supposed to work, it works in tandem with therapy.
Yes.
Medication management is so that therapy can be more effective. It's
Yes.
not meant to be isolated as a form of treatment.
And, whenever I first started taking medication, and I still do have my sips, on the weekend sometimes, or take me a little edible, but.
Okay, I'm about to have another one right now.
But I'm not like off the chain with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that, I forgot what I was going to say.
You have times where you enjoyed it. You enjoy drinking, even though you might be on medication and in therapy, but you have what you were saying, it sounded like to me, you have a level of control over your drinking to the point where you don't drink irresponsibly. You make sure that, I don't know what you do, Jennifer, but I know you're responsible with it.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like, I wouldn't ever get behind the wheel of a car. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very sensible about things, but that wasn't going to be my point. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like, and with her especially, it it brings out a rage. Like, everybody is not obviously not everybody should drink. I mean, because people are alcoholics, but there are certain people who are drinkers and it has a very bad effect on them and their mood. And so if you're someone who already has a mood disorder, like I believe she does,
Yes.
it's a recipe for disaster.
Yes.
Because she already has so much rage. And alcohol is only going to exacerbate that rage.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me look up mood dysregulation disorder really quick. It's usually diagnosed in children, but I feel like it says, according to the DSM-5, which is the Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, it categorizes disruptive mood dysregulation disorder as a childhood depressive condition that causes extreme irritability, anger, frequent and intensive temper outbursts. I wonder if this was something that, when she was a child, this disorder was not yet in the DSM, because I think that was like the DSM-1 back then. We're already up to number 5. But I want to know, what were some of her, if you know from the interview that her relatives did with Tasha K, do tell, but what were some of her childhood behaviors? They said she started acting out after the allegation of the M word came out, but what were the behaviors? Do you know?
Well, I don't think that they really went into the behavior specifically whenever she was at that age. They just said that she had starting acting out like whenever she was like 5, 6, 7. And then as it got worse, then whenever she went to live in Philadelphia, because she was born and raised up to that point in New Jersey, and then she was sent to live with maybe her grandmother. I don't remember, but she was sent to live with someone else in Philadelphia. And as soon as she got there, then she got into, she was doing, it was alcohol, it was drugs, it was, those types of things, which only made it worse.
Okay. Wow. So what was her relationship like with her mom? She wasn't raised by her mom. She was raised by her grandmother.
I can't remember specifically, but I mean, she obviously still has some type of a good relationship with her mother, because she has as frightening as this is, the family says that she has a POA over her mother, and that she actually is the one who is in charge of her mother's money.
Yeah.
That's how she survived.
Yeah, I heard that too. And I know there was something about like the state of, what did she say? She needs extensive therapy for those wounds. They are deep. I'm telling you. She may be the one that really needs the hypnosis to deal with some of that. But I don't know. I don't ever want to say that. I don't ever want to say that someone is a lost cause, because I deeply, I just don't believe that. I don't believe that anyone is like a lost cause. That's just so inhumane to even say.
I agree.
Yeah, but I think that from what we've seen from JaGuaR, from what she's shown us very openly, things that we did not even ask to see, my God, she's got to do some very serious, and I mean deep, unplugged spiritual work. She's got to.
And also just think of how difficult that will be for her, because that means she won't be on social media. Her whole life, she has thrived in an environment of chaos and drama, which I think is why she could not have a successful marriage with Sam, because Sam did not operate that way. She needed that constant chaos. She needed that constant drama, because that is how that's how her whole life has been. It's been chaotic.
Yeah.
So for her to actually have to sit in her thoughts and not only really heal all of that stuff, which would bring it back up, but also to then work through her taking accountability for her own actions.
Oh my God.
That is just, that's a lot. And it sounds like a lot, but honey, I'm telling you, because with my depression and anxiety, like I didn't handle it the right way. I didn't really even know what to do until, I was later in life, and, but once you do it, it is the most freeing thing ever.
Yes, it is. Hey, we are living testimonies. That's the only reason we can share this, because we've lived through some of these things personally.
Yeah.
What did Vicky said? Her parents raised her, sent her to her aunt, and acted out their aunt sent her back to parents. Okay. Thank you, Vicky, for clarifying that, because I don't know her life story. But thank you, Debbie. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. My heart doesn't break for her, but I can certainly empathize with that deep rooted pain and insecurity. Not that I have that now, but there was times in my life that I did. I was very, very. My depression was turned into anger for a very, very long time, until it was just depression.
Well, it's because you have all of these unhealed traumas that do make you angry. Because I was the same way. And I mean, I would flip. I mean, like, me, like, and we just talked about the other night. If you would have looked at me wrong, I would cuss you out on sight. And amazingly, somehow I still managed to like keep advancing in my career. It was just like, I was luckily good at my job. And so they were, but every single one of my bosses were like, you know your job so well, but that mouth, like, you got to do something about that mouth.
Yeah. Because you started to offend other people, making other people act, and you have to learn, and it's a process. So that's what therapy and counseling and even medication management can help you do.
Absolutely.
Learn how to effectively communicate how you feel. Learn that your feelings are absolutely valid, whether someone believes you or not. You have to learn these things about yourself, and you have to learn how to cultivate within yourself like a spirit of acceptance, love, esteem, efficacy. I am this, I am great, I can, and I will. You have to be willing to go through some things to learn how to edify yourself and communicate.
Because that's really what it's about. It's ultimately about your self-esteem, and you attract or you seek out people who are also broken because you do not feel that you are good enough to be with somebody who has their ish together.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's how she felt with Sam. And you will sabotage any healthy relationships that you have and go out and seek unhealthy relationships. Because if you're worried about, I think she's doing the same thing with Lagena right now. If you are concentrating on fixing someone, she thinks that she's fixing her, that she's helping her. As long as she's concentrating on what Lagena needs to do, then she doesn't have to think about what she has to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a therapy session today again. But no, that's true. That's true. I don't know.
Much easier to try and fix somebody else rather than fix yourself.
Yeah. I think a part of her, though, if I can just be an advocate, I think she wants credit for anything that comes good for Lagena.
Oh, absolutely.
So a part of me with this whole, I'm going to fix Lagena, she's my BFF, she's my niece, she's my goddaughter. I'm just like, girl, no, she's not. She's not your kin. You're using her for your own glorification. And that's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying that Lagena is not a willing part of it at this time, because I definitely think that even though I know she's under a narcissistic spell, in my opinion, I think she's willing now. And I think she was willing when she took the trip from Detroit. But I just don't think she thought and was able to really recognize exactly who she was getting involved with.
Yeah, and you know, like it goes, she wants the recognition. Like that's part of the narcissism. She wants that recognition for being like, oh, I'm the one who did it. You know what I mean? That makes me
Yes.
better than everybody else who could
Yes.
never ever fix her and could
Yep.
never get her to where she wanted to be, but I could do it. I'm the only one.
Exactly.
It's almost very Trumpian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's very self-serving. I just hope that Lagena can kind of start seeing through some of this, because it's just not worth it. Like, it's not worth being in the presence of someone like that, not one more day, because it's dangerous. It's dangerous for your survival and for your self-preservation, because you, like, for someone like Lagena, where she's a little bit out of touch with her real family or whatever, and people that she really, I don't know, might be able to lean on. It's just a dangerous place, because now she's out of her hometown. She's in a different state, and the only person that she's linked with has very, very severe illness, and
I think that again,
codependent. Go ahead.
yes, very codependent. Yes, exactly. Because Lagena sought out Jag because Jag's life experiences have brought her to the same place with the majority of her family as well. You know what I'm saying? Like where the majority of her family wants nothing to do with her, because she refuses to take accountability for her actions.
Right.
And I think that Lagena's family has done the same thing. So I feel like Lagena thought, oh, well, Jag understands it. Whereas Jag is like, oh, I don't want to use, I don't know if that's the word that I want to use, but I almost want to say like she's preying on that with Lagena.
I would say preying. I think that's a perfect word. Jag is predatory. Her character and her nature is very predatorial. She's always going to look into connecting with someone that can benefit her.
Yep.
Her status, her, whatever, her pocket, her boosting herself up. She's always going to want to connect with someone who she feels can elevate her. She's not interested in really elevating other people.
And I think that I don't forget I forget who said it in the chat earlier, but somebody said that Lagena is going to be her next check. And I think that is true, because I think that Lagena is very easily influenced. And I think that Jag is manipulative enough to know how to work the system to, for instance, make herself the payee for whatever, assistance that Lagena is getting, monetary assistance is getting for her conditions, and so then that's another check in the bank for Jag.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of money, what do you think about this whole thing that Goomba is allegedly stealing money from her and locking her out of all of her email accounts and whatever other claims? What do you think about that?
Well, first of all, she has contradicted herself multiple times, because she said, he's stealing all my money. He's stealing all of my money. Well, if you're legally married, it's not just your money. It's both of your money. Then if you notice, whenever she was on the phone with that poor woman at the VA who had to go through that, she said he took all of our money. So she slipped up. It is, if they are, because at first I was like, are they really married? Because if they're really married, then it's not her money, it's their money. But she slipped up whenever she was talking to the woman at the VA and said he took all of our money.
Yeah.
Well, that money's just as much his as it is yours.
It's yours. So there is nothing criminal about what he allegedly did.
He did not steal anything. That's your money. That's y'all's money.
Yep. And if you really didn't want him to have access to y'all's money, you would have been wiser to have a different account that he didn't have access to. But I believe that she was dependent on his check. Even as much as she tries to deny it and she says that, oh, I pay all the bills, that ain't the truth. If you pay all the bills, why are you begging people to send you $1?
Why are you begging the man at the restaurant for food?
Oh my God, wasn't that disgusting?
Yeah.
I wanted to play that here, but I was like, we could just talk about it. I'm not going to play that. That was like just so low down. And I know that she was trying to make her husband jealous. But see, this is the kind of behavior that, it's just so disgusting and disturbing.
And that's the other thing too. Like, she goes into these things where, like, whenever she was in the police station, I'm international. Everybody in the world knows me. Girl, hardly anybody knows who you are. Outside of this sector of YouTube, and maybe a very few people who were into, like, the music that she was into in the 90s. And I was into all that music, all of those artists, and I ain't never heard of her until now. So people do not know who she is. She is, again, that's part of that, a part of the narcissism that you read. She thinks that she is more important than what she is. She's not.
Precisely. Oh, I'm just so glad. But yeah, I was like so disgusted. That Jamaican didn't want no parts of that little stingy stench.
Well, she probably hadn't bathed, so I mean, he was probably like, if I can smell that, I know what that's gonna smell like. So
She
no,
made her
thank you.
hands smell like all that dang smoke. Every dang video she's lighting it up. Like, my God, anyway. Thank you. Thank you for answering my question, because I know I don't know for a fact, but I don't believe that Goomba stole anything from her. I think he wised up, and I think he got the hell out, and I think she's pissed because she never thought he had the cojones to snatch himself up out of that situation.
Well, and on one of the videos that he did right after he left her, I think that they were on the phone, and maybe it was on her live. I don't remember, but she was saying, you took all my money. You took all my money. And he said, no, I left and I took my check, which is why you don't have any money right now.
I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Do we need to give 2 claps and 2 snaps for Goomba for leaving? Or do we think that he's going back and we need to withhold our snaps and claps until some time has passed?
I think the jury's still out, but I really hope that he does stay away. I'm hopeful that, I mean, I really thought that he would be back with her, like, the next day. You know what I mean? And the fact that he's still not, that gives me a little bit more hope for him. Because the longer that he's away from it and is around people who are supportive of him, and I think that he was really tired of living a life in chaos like that. Yeah. He looked defeated in that one video where he was like, where he said, I'm just trying to get on the road. And she was like, I'm going to finish my wine. It was like, you could tell
snap.
Yeah, he was over it at that point.
Yes, he was.
But my fear for him is that she's going to make up all of these lies because she does not care about anybody but herself. And God forbid if she should lie on him and something should happen with the police. That worries me. And he needs to stay away from her at all costs.
I agree. I could not agree more. Whew. This is where I'm really concerned a little bit for Goomba, because not that he's a grown-ass man. I just know how it is dealing with the narcissist. I just have been around it too much for too long. And my only thing with him is that he has to learn when enough is enough. Like, for a narcissist, they can bait you and say things, and any little response. any little phone call that he calls her, any little text messages, any little means of him responding to her, that's still feeding her unsatiable narcissistic supply. He's got to, at some point, learn. And Goomba, if you ever get a chance to hear this portion of this video, this is a piece of advice that really helped me just separate myself from a narcissist. And I believe that this will help you. But there's a concept called going completely gray rock with a narc. What does that mean? Well, I'm glad you asked. If you look at what a gray, bland ASS grit, whoops, a little tipsy. If you look at what a gray rock really is, this is what you need to become. You have no emotion. You have no response. You have no movement in your eyes. You have no tears to cry. You have no words. You have no anything. You don't have any emotions. And this is what you need to become when it comes to Jag. You need to stop remarking on any of her lives. You need to stop accepting all the beckoning calls that she's trying to get your attention. You need to stop responding, period. Become as dull, as unimpacted, as bland and blank as you could possibly be. What I'm thankful for is that he got out of the house where she lives. I'm thankful that he's away from her, because that would make it like 1,000 times more difficult. But now he is separated, so anything that she does, he just needs not to like respond. He needs to be going the complete opposite direction of wherever she's at. And yes, Debbie, completely detached. Now, this is a process that may take a lot of practicing and a lot of time, because when your emotions are so wrapped up, it's so fresh, it's hard not to respond.
It's so hard, especially whenever you are in love with that person. And he obviously is in love with her.
Yes.
It is so hard.
Yes.
And, you know, whenever I went through this, there wasn't no social media. You know what I mean? And it wasn't anything public. And it was difficult just with it being private. I mean, this is like out here on the World Wide Web. There are tens of thousands of people watching this, which I think makes it even more difficult for him. And so it's look, I mean, I feel like it's got to be really, really hard for him. Because again, he's lived this life of chaos with her. And so it's really difficult to get yourself out of a cycle of chaos and drama, period.
Oh, agreed. Ooh. That's why I'm just like, I want Lagena to be out of there. I don't think Lagena's a narcissist. I don't think that she is anything like that. I do believe she has some like little manipulation tactics that she uses to get like out there, to get her name out there, to get attention. And I think she's just completely devoid of any attention. And I think this is her way to get it. But Goomba needs to go gray rock on that ass.
Yeah. He needs to change his phone number.
Yes. He needs to do that like yesterday. Like she doxed the hell out of him on Instagram and on that phone call.
And you know how people on the internet are. And you know she does have a lot of people who support her. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine the people that actually called his number, or, you know, may have called his phone and left horrible messages or whatever? That in itself is also very dangerous.
Yes, it
especially is. In the situation that he's in now and the emotional state that he's in now. Because it really is, I'm sure that, you know, even besides the fact that he really is realizing that even though he loves her, he can't be with her. This is like a stage of grief. You know, this is a mourning of
a marriage, a relationship.
Yes.
A friendship, a partnership.
Yep. All of those things. It's a lot.
It is. But yeah, we'll see. Time will tell.
I'm so glad you went live today because after you said that you were going to do a deeper dive into it the other night, I was like, oh, and then I've been watching all this stuff the last couple of days, with our girl, and I was just like, oh yeah, I can't wait till Andrea goes live because hopefully she'll let me up on the panel so we can talk.
Yes. Yes, I'm so glad you're here because you're able to really think critically about things, even to come up with things that I haven't even thought about, I love talking to you, especially about these kinds of things, because we're able to talk about things from a little bit of a different perspective. Like we kiki and haha at first, but that was fun. But there's some serious stuff going on here that we absolutely need to cover,
Yeah. I think that, I don't think that we're doing anything really in a negative way because, we are very sympathetic to Goomba, which is who I think is really needs the support at this point in time.
Yes.
But also, Jag acting the fool, it is funny because she is such a buffoon. And so it is fun to make fun of it, and we all need a little bit of a giggle or else watching this, we might all go a little bit cuckoo.
Yeah, honestly,
we have to have a giggle.
What was the last thing you said?
I said we all have to have a good giggle.
Absolutely. Oh my God, I live to laugh. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, why was I listening to somebody's video? Whose was it? And the smoke alarm was going off, and I just kept thinking about.
You know what? Let me just tell you, girl, I don't think you understand the level of happiness that has come over me today because I have not heard one beeping smoke detector on a live. The pure joy that is emanating from my heart because I have not heard a smoke detector has brought me a level of joy that I haven't had in weeks.
That is so sad. That is so sad. Oh my God. We need to what's a hashtag that we can use for that?
I don't know.
Oh my God, we need to create a hashtag for that. With like when we see it or when we hear it, we need a hashtag that just, you know what I'm saying? Just for the folks who know what it means.
Batteries for Jesus, honey.
Ooh, get your battery life, okay?
That's it. Get your battery life.
Get your battery life, girl. Ooh, it's so funny. Oh my God. What else was I gonna say? I think we covered the majority of it. I mean, this was kind of a deep dive. I thought maybe I would need to do a part 2, but I don't think I do. I think if there's anything else that might come up that is worth talking about, we'll always come back. There's always room to come back.
Yeah, you don't have to say this is the end right now. I mean, you can follow the story. We can have discussions about it as it plays out. You know what I mean? It's not
very true.
You don't have to make any promises and say, "Oh, I'm never going to do this again." Do whatever you want, whenever you want. This is your channel.
I know. And more than likely, I will be back with another episode of Oh my God!
Sun Visor Gate.
I was looking for one of the longer ones, the ones that covers your whole face. But child, I don't go out and do all that shopping. And I was just like, I'm just gonna use what I have at home and it's gonna work.
I don't know why, but whenever you first did it, whenever you first put it on, the first thing that came to my mind was QT. Because do you remember she used to wear one of those on her IG video whenever she tried her little scam and she was bopping in the car and she had one? That's who I thought it was. I was like, do all scammers have these visors? Is this like a universal scam accessory?
I do remember that. And her neck was just moving and she was bobbing to the music and she was supposed to be, pained in her neck.
Yeah.
And the next day she had a full-on neck.
Visors, the universal accessory for scammers.
It's the new thing. It's the new thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm literally sweating. Oh.
See,
Oh
we
my
go
gosh,
from
I enjoyed this live so much, you guys.
see, we came full circle. We started out laughing, we got a little serious, and now we're back to laughing.
Yes, which is how it always should be. Oh, new camo. Okay. Okay. I just got an idea. Now I don't know what exactly you're talking about, McClure, but I know I need to get me some camo pants and some camo gear because somebody likes to stay in camo too. The visor and the camo gate.
McClurg was saying because the visor, like the visors that they have, come down so low on your face, like you can't really see them. So it's
Incognito.
camouflaging. Yeah.
Camouflage. Oh, okay. Camouflage. Okay. I was thinking about like the little army fatigues. You know them little pants?
Girl, I have some camo pants.
What's that? The ones that Jag have look faded than a mug. Like girl, that real Street Stars live shirt, girl.
I have some cute little camo joggers.
Turn that into a rag or something. Really, Jennifer?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I have some cute little camo joggers from Old Navy.
Okay. Like the cargo looking ones?
They don't have cargo pockets. They're actually like joggers. Like they have a drawstring waist and they taper down at the bottom. They're like jogging pants, but they're like they're not like jogging pant material, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like they're made out of the regular fabric that like a chino or a pant like that would be made out of, but they're sewn and created like a jogger.
Okay. Look at McClure. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at McClure.
McClurg is hilarious.
I need to get on her level after this live. You feel me? Oh my gosh, Jennifer! Any final words? What should we be on the lookout for? Do you think there's gonna be a what is it called? An arraignment? Are we past the arraignment for the disorderly conduct and?
Well, I mean, she's been out on bond, so she obviously has a trial date.
Okay.
So she's already been arraigned.
Okay.
So now I guess we wait for the date of the trial. Does she show up? Does she fail to appear and then there's a warrant out? Like what happens with that?
Right, okay.
Does she bring a camera into the court with her? Does she act a fool? Does I mean, so many things could happen, but I am going shopping
next weekend. I mean,
right.
At this point, there's an infinite number of things that can happen, like so many different factors. She might even commit herself. I mean, we just don't even know.
We don't know. Absolutely not. And something else could totally take our interest away from all of this by Monday. And we'll be talking about something totally different and no one will care about her anymore.
That's right.
Because that's how it goes in the YouTube streets.
Yes, I really do hope, like, I hope, first of all, I hope that Jag and Goomba and Lagena don't suffer. I hope that they really get help. I hope that, they don't try to put all their eggs in this Scamadelphia basket because it doesn't look like that's going to do well. But who am I? I don't know anything about media, broadcasting or anything. I hope that they can just be well and have a quality of life, have peace. I'm praying for Goomba's healing, like get that Goomba head thing under control.
I pray that Goomba will use better filters the next time he goes on IG Live.
Get yourself some Vaseline. Take them craters off your face.
Hit the barbershop. Get your beard lined up.
Yes. Practice abundant self-care. You need it, man. Ooh, he needs it. He really needs it. He doesn't have any concept of self-care at all because all he's been doing for the past 4 years is catering to JaGuaR WriGhT.
Yeah, and they've been on the road, and you can't properly self-care whenever you're just going from place to place to place to place to place, and you don't have a home base. Like, you just can't.
Right. You just can't.
Maybe our girl Hear Her could do a men's self-care show on her Pamper Me Please channel.
Yes.
Maybe he could be a guest. We could try out some products on him.
Yes.
Who knows what can happen?
Exfoliating.
Yes.
Just get him on the right foot. Get him, you know what I mean, on the right foot. I think that's a great idea, and I'll be there for it. I'm all in. Okay.
Look, I'm here for all of it.
Me too.
But in the morning, I have to get up early because I'm going shopping at this place that, I have to get there early. It's like, I was telling Hear Her about it.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's a place where they buy like Amazon return pallets, and then they sell all of the merchandise from it. And they have like new like name brand shoes, like Nikes, Under Armour. They have name brand clothes. Then they have tablets, cell phones, PCs, PlayStation video game stuff. And on Friday, so today they're closed because they restock everything. And then tomorrow they open with all of this week's stuff, and everything is $8.
What?
So, but you have to get there early. And then as the week goes on, the daily price gets lower. However, it's like slimmer pickings. You know what I'm saying? Like, the good stuff is usually gone. So I'm going to see if I can actually find anything there, and then I will report back tomorrow. But
please report back, please. Okay, now what specifically are you looking to purchase?
Girl, I'm going for sneakers, girl. You know me and my shoes.
Okay.
Look,
so what time do you have to be there?
It opens at 9, and I want to be there at 9.
Okay. Is there going to be any parking restrictions?
No.
That you need to get there early?
No, it's like a big parking lot. It's in a store that used to be a Toys R Us.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like in a shopping center.
I've never heard of an Amazon pallet sale.
Yeah, so there are a lot of YouTubers who do it as well, and then they buy Amazon return pallets. They buy returned mail from the postal service. They buy all of these things, and then they resell it online. And that is actually their job. Like, they make a really good living at it.
That's genius.
You can buy, and you can specify, like, some of them are only like return shoe pallets. So, and a lot of them will have, what's the word that I'm looking for? They will have a, oh my gosh. It's like a list of all the items in there, but I can't think of what the word is. But
like inventory or something?
Yeah, it's like an inventory, and then some don't. But a lot of them, like, for instance, they'll buy like a pallet that's all shoes, and then the shoes were returned, or for whatever reason, like, but with Amazon, they don't actually process returns like that. Like, it's cheaper for them to just put it all and sell returns wholesale than it is for them to process it and put it back in their stock and then send it out again. So that's what these resellers do. And there are people like this particular seller. They're doing it in a lot of different places now. And this one I happened to just find out that's here.
How did you find out about it?
It actually came up in my Facebook feed.
I need to be on Facebook more.
And I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go. I mean, because they like show all of they like today they posted a whole bunch of pictures of the different stuff they're gonna have in there tomorrow. And of course, you never know if they're like, I have a popular shoe size, and so I may not be able to find any shoes.
What's your
You
size?
also
11? Size 10, 11?
like I wear it. It depends. Like in Nikes, I wear an 11. In Under Armour, I wear like a 10 and a half. Because Nikes tend to be more narrow. But yeah, so I'm going to go do that. And you also, if anybody is thinking about going to one, and if you're looking for shoes like I am, make sure that you check that both of the shoes are the same size. Because
Ooh, right.
that is why some of them end up getting sent back on the pallet. So yeah, so like I'm a little bit excited about it.
So is it like you pay a certain price to get into this
No,
pallet
there's
sale?
there's no entry fee.
I'm so I've never heard anything like this.
Yeah,
But
there's
look,
no
it
entry fee.
exists.
There's no entry fee. And some people do it a little bit differently. Like some places are open like 7 days a week. They get shipments in every day, but they just have like aisles that are different prices, for instance. So like they'll have like, a $20 aisle, a $10 aisle, a $8 aisle. You know what I mean? This particular one, it just depends on the day, except for there are like if they have like a big screen TV, then it might be like $25. But like the shoes, the smaller electronics, and all of the gadgets, they have coffee pots, they have espresso makers. The only thing is, the other caveat is that for like the electronics, all sales are final. So if they don't open them up. So let's say that you buy a tablet for $8. If you get it home and it don't work, then you're just SOL. But the majority of them, they say, do work. And whenever if you watch any of the return pallet videos on YouTube, they will get some that don't work, but a lot of them do. And so it's just, I like to go to little bargain hunty type things like that. And honey, if I could find 3 new pairs of sneakers for $25, girl, it's on, honey.
I know it. I know that's right. This is a total thing. Jennifer, you have so much knowledge. I swear. Look at
You have to look up, like if you just search on YouTube Amazon pallet returns, there will be a ton of stations that come up.
I see. Look,
And-
4.2 million views.
Yep.
Wow.
And some of them will be total crap. Like the people will not get anything. And I mean, they pay a lot of money for them. But sometimes they get like such good stuff. And like I really like watching the shoe palettes because some of them, I mean, they will get like really, like they'll get Yeezys. They get like all kinds of stuff, and you're just like, oh my God. But then the majority of these people on here, then they go resell it online. So let's say that they bought let's say they bought a shoe palette, and whatever the price they paid for it, let's say that it has like 100 pairs of shoes and it equals out to like $10 per box of shoes. Okay. So you may have some that are like lower end, or you may have one that has a mismatched size or whatever, but then you'll get like a few pairs that are like $400 or $500 pairs of shoes that they can sell online, even though, and of course they can't sell them at the full price. They wouldn't get the full price. Right. But if they could even sell them for like 300, then it will end up paying for their pallet.
Right.
And then everything else is just pure profit for them. So it's like really interesting.
This is a come up game. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Thank you, Lord. Okay.
It's really interesting. I like to watch that, and I like to watch people who do like clothing reselling. They'll go to like Goodwills and find name brand expensive merchandises. They do it with handbags, and then they resell all of it online. It's like really cool. I like went down a rabbit hole, and I just haven't been able to get out of it.
So do you buy things to also resell? Or just
do I? No.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No, girl, I ain't got that kind of time. I don't even have time to do a YouTube channel. I don't have time to do all that, ship stuff out. I mean, these people do this as their full-time job. Like, this is their job.
Oh, the sellers, the Amazon pallet people?
Yes, these people do this for a living, a lot of them.
Well, a lot of, yeah. It sounds very lucrative if you've already, established the right market of buyers.
Yeah, and there will be ones like that are like clothing resellers where they'll do return pallets from Amazon or from other places, and they'll only do one that's all clothes, but it's the same thing. So like some of it will be like cheap clothes from like Sheen or Shine or whatever that is, or stuff like that. And what they end up doing, because they can't really resell it for any amount of value, what they will do is they will donate it all, and then they get a receipt for donating it, and then they can write that off on their taxes.
That's so brilliant. So this is the business minded things that we need to dedicate a live to talk about.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm telling you, well, I don't know. I know sometimes you got to keep things close to chest, but I want to have multiple streams of income. And I think if this was something that panned out to be viable for me and my lifestyle, why the hell not?
Yeah.
I just need to find.
Very interesting.
Yes. And especially if there's, now I don't know about buying just like a $3,000 pallet and just have random stuff, because I don't even have the room in my house to bring home a pallet like that size. But I don't know.
But you don't have to do that. I mean, some people, they may do like a pallet here or there, but they will go to like Goodwill and find like really expensive stuff and then resell it. They'll go to yard sales, especially for purses.
Okay.
But you have to know how to tell if it's like real or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they imitate like Coach and Dooney and Michael Kors and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But but if you know how to look for it, I mean, you can really go there, especially you look out for like the yard sales, like in the rich neighborhoods, and then you be there like an hour before the yard sale is supposed to start, and you get there and you get the goods.
Yes.
And they do it like that. And I mean, they can like go and find a few purses at a yard sale for like $25, and then each of them are worth like 150, and then they resell them online for 150, because really the value of the purse, like if it was new, might have been like 600 or 700. Right. But if it's in good condition, or if it's just something that they just have to clean up just a little bit, and then they'll do that. They sell it for 150, so they spent $75, but then they make $450, right. So you're still coming out $375 ahead.
On top, yeah. Are you able to vlog your experience at this Amazon pallet sale?
I would not do that. I just wouldn't.
Photos?
Huh?
What about any photos, just so we can kind of see as, potential buyers, what that experience is like? I mean, besides watching YouTube, I want to know from you, because we have a personal relationship. I don't know these other YouTubers.
Yeah. Well, this is what I will say that I would do, but it would only remain private. Like, we wouldn't put any of it online.
Oh,
just
sure.
Because I don't want anything to, like, disclose my location.
Oh, yes, of course.
We know how people on YouTube are. But yeah, I'll definitely take pictures and show you like what's there. And if it's a total bust, then I'll be like, girl, this was just a bust. You know what I mean? But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
I'm hopeful too. I hope you find some really good, amazing deals and the shoes that you love.
Yes. So
I didn't know you were a tennis shoe person.
Girl, I've got like almost 100 pairs of tennis shoes.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I have that many flip-flops.
Yeah, I love
California girl.
I love shoes, period. I love boots too, but unfortunately, because of my neuropathy from my diabetes and stuff, it's really hard for me to wear boots anymore because they just hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so I was like, oh yeah, this will be a fun little thing to do on my day off. So
yes. Well, I hope you enjoy. You got to get up. You're already at what, 10, 11, 12? It's almost midnight where you're at right now?
Yeah, it's almost midnight here. So.
Whew. Yeah, and it's almost 10 o'clock. I start to wind down at a certain hour, and I'll just be like, huh? What?
Yeah, and the birthday boy is woken up, so he probably has to go outside.
Bobo! Oh, happy birthday, Bobo! I love him. Like, he's my dog's cousin.
Yeah. Him's 11 whole years old today.
I can't believe it. That's amazing for that breed. Like,
yeah, it really is.
That's exceptional. Like, you must really take
out of his litter. It's only him and one of his brothers left. All the other ones are gone.
Aww.
But I told Mom too. I almost think that it helps. I mean, there could have been other things, that could have been prevented, that could not have been prevented. But I think that also because ever since I've had him, I've worked from home. And so he has a lot of attention and a lot of love, and he is very spoiled.
Yeah.
And, we play and we go outside, and I think that kind of keeps him going. He was running around here earlier today with his baby, which is what we call his squeaky toys. That's what he knows. If you say go get your baby, then that's what he does. He gets his toy. And if you say, does your baby talk, then he makes it squeak.
Oh my
God. He was running around here squeaking his baby.
You want to see what Tuna did to her squeaky toy?
Oh, God.
Girl, Tuna, I tried so hard to keep this thing intact. Tuna does not like anything squeaky, so she'll tear the squeaky part out and then just have the little toy remaining. And this is what she wants to play with, but after the squeaky is out.
See, my mom's corgi was like, my mom had a corgi as well who passed away some years ago. But that's how he was. He would immediately tear out the squeaker. Bubbo loves the squeaker, and Bubbo has never been destructive of anything. He does not like people food. If you set a plate of people food down in the middle of the floor, he will go absolutely nowhere near it. He does not get on the couch. He does not sleep in the bed. He likes to sleep under my bed because my bed sits up high. Mm-hmm. He likes to sleep under the bed at the top of my bed, and then he has his doggy pillow, and he puts his head on the doggy pillow, and the only thing you can see is his head because he likes to have his head right by where my head is, where I sleep. He's such a good boy.
He is just a dog's dog, okay? I love that. I love my dog too. I do. But she's very spoiled and she thinks she's human, which that's my own fault. I'm the one. I raised her. But I love to hear that he's thriving, you know what I mean? Because he's an old man now.
I mean, he's spoiled rotten too. I mean, he has a very distinct personality. And if he does not have the TREATS that he's supposed to have at a certain time of day, then, oh, honey, it is hell to pay for me.
What does he do to get back at you? I'm just curious. What is it? What
he will literally, Andrea, he will literally sit here and like, I'll be working. So let's say that I ran out of what we call his favorites. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if you say, do you want, I don't want to say the word because then he's going to want one and he can't have one this late at night, but we call them FAVORITES. So if I say, do you want one of those? Mm-hmm. He immediately like goes nuts. And they're like this kebab that has like chicken, duck, and liver on them.
Okay.
And if I do not have those for him in the morning, because he gets one whenever he gets up and he gets one about 7:00 at night. Mm-hmm. If I do not have one in the morning for him, girl, and let's say that I sit here and I start working, he will literally come sit in front of my chair and stare at me. And stare at me, and he will not go anywhere. He will sit here and stare at me until I get up and go to the store and go get him. Ooh. There is no rest around here. Ooh. He runs the show.
I believe it.
He absolutely runs the show.
I believe it. Dogs are too much. They really.
Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault because he's spoiled rotten because of me. So
yeah, we can't get mad at them for doing things that we train them to do.
I created the monster, so I can't be mad.
No. I'm gonna go take my dog out too. I know she's over there waiting by the door now.
Yeah. All right, honey. Well, I'm gonna drop down. Thanks for the convo, and I'll talk to you later.
So much. I love you so much. We'll talk soon.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. This has been an amazing show, you guys. I appreciate every single one of you who stopped by. Happy birthday to you, Christine. So this is March 2nd. Christine's birthday and Bo's birthday. So now I won't forget those. But you guys have been just like a joy. Thank you for humoring me with all my little antics and my role play and all that. If I watch this video back, I'm going to be so embarrassed at how I behaved. But it's all in good fun, okay? We have to make our lives full of laughter, okay? I was gonna say something else, but we have to make sure that we laugh even at ourselves if we do something dumb, okay? But that's it. That's all I have for this episode. Someone is under a narcissist spell, okay? And it ain't me. Oh, no, it's not. Once was, but I have been delivered. Okay? But anyway, you guys, please remember to share this video with someone. Tell them to subscribe. Just because I love you, tell them to subscribe. I'm trying to get these subscribers up to 1K. We'll get there. Hell or high water, we'll get there. But you guys, please remember to always practice abundant self-care. All right? Be kind to yourselves first and always be kind to others. It really goes a long way. Don't forget to smile at a stranger because you never know if you're entertaining. Oh, what? Who? Yes, that's right. One of God's just precious angels. That's it. That's all. Please drop some angels and some hearts in the chat. Some happy birthday wishes for Christine and Bo. And love on yourself, you guys. Laugh at something hilarious. But always, 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 always practice kindness and gratitude. Okay? I love you so much. And we will definitely be back. I'll try to schedule another live just so it's kind of, I guess, like already out there or whatever. And you don't have to wait for the impromptu. She's live. So yeah, turn your notifications on. We're going to come back with a lot of good fun. And until then, you all take care. Bye.